Hey guys, I'm Nat.
And I'm Ashton.
And we are the Nerds in
Flannel. Well, guys, it's here. Welcome back to our Season 2 premiere that we're definitely not re-recording.
Oh my goodness. So, we already recorded this episode like a few days ago. The day after the Oscars. But then the recording wasn't great.
Yeah. We hashed out some of the issues for the episode we just recorded with a special guest. But yeah, we'll just go back to our classic format for now. We don't need fancy things in life.
Indeed.
I mean, we do, just not now. Cool. Yeah, so welcome here. And obviously, if you've listened to our season 1 finale, you know what this episode's about. We are doing our reaction episode to the 2022 Oscars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man.
So we're just gonna go through all the categories and tell you which movies won. And then we had a bet going on as well. So whoever had more predictions whoever has more predictions right gets to pie the other one in the face. We know who won and we know who's lost already, but we'll save that for the end.
That we do.
And we'll just go through these movies and let you know who won. Give you our takes on it, and talk about something else that happened at the Oscars.
Yeah, we'll address that elephant in the room. But first, let's hop in. Actually, Nat, I'm actually a little parched right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe before we should start, we should go to our wannabe sponsor, Nestle Iced Tea.
Yes.
That's
Nestle sponsor us.
Please.
I drank my candy.
Oh no. Don't make me do CPR on the podcast.
Well, I'm sure I'm not doing CPR, but you do the Heimlich on me, not CPR. Oh my goodness.
Dang, I am so... Yeah, this is why I can't do the Heimlich or CPR. I need to do... I need better sleep.
Remember, it's staying alive.
Staying alive?
For CPR. And
first I was afraid, I was petrified.
And then it's through the fire and the flames for the Heimlich.
The J Trust.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to go for the first category, which was short films that are animated.
Yeah.
The nominees were Affair of Arts, Bestia, Box Ballet, Robin, and The Windshield Wiper. Now, Ashton didn't watch any of these films.
No.
So I had the sole category to myself, and I guessed Robin because that's the only one that I've seen, and I was wrong. It was The Windshield Wiper, so no one gets any points for that one. And now I don't want to watch The Windshield Wiper.
Yeah.
So
might have to. Cool. Our next category is short film live action. So the nominees for this one are Alakachu, Take and Run, The Dress, The Long Goodbye, On My Mind, and Please Hold. So I didn't watch any of these ones either. So this whole category is up to Nat.
I watched The Long Goodbye, and I was right.
Hey,
The Long Goodbye won, and that's a point for me.
Nice.
Easy peasy, buddy.
Solid stuff.
Yes. Next category, we have documentary, short subject. We have Audible, Leading Me Home, The Queen of Basketball, 3 Songs for Benazar, and When We Were Bullies. So I guessed Audible would win, and I was wrong. The Queen of Basketball won, so no points for anyone. That's it.
Dang. Okay. Well, the next category here we have, and maybe if you can scroll up on that one quickly so I can see the next category.
Go.
Bless you, sir. Visual effects. So the nominees for this are Dune, Free Guy, No Time to Die, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and Spider-Man No Way Home. And, well, we both guessed Dune. And, as it just so happened, Dune won.
Like we said before, on our predictions podcast, Dune's probably the best visual effects I've seen in my life.
Yep.
Like, it's unbelievable how good these VFX are. Without feeling like they're VFX, because a lot of movies obviously have a lot of, they're 95% VFX, and you can tell. Excuse me, whoa! Excuse me, oh my goodness. Dang. Okay, Ashley, why don't you take over? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So in a world that's so saturated with a lot of movies that are full VFX, and that doesn't necessarily mean a movie's bad. It just means it feels too computery, feels too animated, and we like the classics. We like things that we like our CGI being done in a way where it makes sense for the movie, and sometimes you can't really tell if it's actually CGI at all.
Right.
So we both really wanted Dune to win, and I mean, it won. So
Good for
there
us.
we go. Good for us. So that's 1 point for myself.
And
1
2
point
points for me.
Yeah, 2 points for Nat. Nat is at the advantage right now.
Woohoo! Not for long. The next category we have is production design. The nominees: Dune, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, The Tragedy of Macbeth, and West Side Story.
Yeah.
I had Nightmare Alley winning. Ashton, which one did you have winning?
For this one, I put down... I think I wanted West Side to win, but I put down Dune for this one. And, well, would you guess it? Dune won.
What a stupid movie.
Whoa, hey.
I'm just kidding, so good.
Don't talk about my baby like that.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Watch it. Cool.
Score is 2-2.
Next up, we have sounds. So the nominees for this category were Belfast, Dune, No Time to Die, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story. Nat, would you like to tell us who won this one?
Oh, I had Belfast winning. Ashton had Dune winning, and Dune won.
Kiss my ring, sir.
No, frick off. Not kissing no ring.
Good, I laced it. I didn't actually lace it. I'm not wearing a ring at all.
Oh, goodness.
Cool. Well,
original song, Ashton.
Original song.
Yes.
So, yes, for this category, we have Be Alive from King Richard, Das Arguitas, I can't pronounce that. Good enough. From Encanto, Down to Joy from Belfast, No Time to Die from, No Time to Die, and Somehow You Do from 4 Good Days. So, winning this one, we both guessed this one right.
Yes.
No Time to Die pulled it out, which honestly I think is the best one on this list. I think, if we don't talk about Bruno was on here, if it was even nominated at all, I'm pretty sure it would have won, just because of how viral that song has gone in recent days.
What are you talking about?
But I think No Time to Die is the best one here.
Next.
Cool.
Original score.
Yeah.
The nominees are Don't Look Up, Dune, Encanto, Parallel Mothers, and The Power of the Dog. We both had Dune winning.
Yeah.
And it won.
It won.
Easy.
Good job, Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer, bring it home.
My boy.
Goodness.
Cool. All right. Next up, we have makeup and hairstyling. So the nominees for this one were Coming to America, Cruella, Dune, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, and House of Gucci. So I believe I put Cruella down for winning this one. And then Nat did House of Gucci.
I did. We were both wrong.
We were both very wrong.
It was The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Good job. Good job, makeup team, for
Yes.
that movie.
Costume design.
Yeah.
We have Cruella, Cyrano, Dune, Nightmare Alley, and West Side Story.
Yeah.
Ashton, who'd you have winning?
So I had Dune winning this one.
Yes, and I had West Side Story winning. But Cruella won. Pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
I'm so glad it won.
Honestly, this is the one that I wanted to win. So I'm happy I was wrong about
He's
this
half
one.
right, but he doesn't get a point.
Dang it. No, I'm happy it won. I respect. A lot of respect.
Well deserved.
Well
Costumes
deserved.
look great. Best part of the movie. Yeah.
Even the person that went up to, I forget her name, but like the person that won that award was like her whole like thing that she was wearing to the Oscars was all based off of something from the movie,
Yeah.
which was like really cool.
Cool. Film editing.
Cool.
We have Don't Look Up,
Boo.
Dune, Boo, King Richard, The Power of the Dog, and Tick Tick Boom.
Yeah. So for this one, we had, I think we both put down
Tick
Tick Tick Boom for this one.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, but also it's okay. I'm not that hurt about this one. It didn't pull it out. Dune won this one, which Okay.
Okay,
I
sure.
personally think Tick Tick Boom still like did better for what the movie was,
Yeah.
but Dune was like also really well done. Don't want to diminish that at all. Yeah, so 0 points on that one for both of us.
Yes. Next category, Ashton.
Cinematography. So the nominees for this one are Dune, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, The Tragedy of Macbeth, and West Side Story. Well, we both really wanted Dune to win, and it did. So good for us.
Oh, I'm so sneezy. I apologize. Holy crap, Ashton, you got
It is allergy season right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, so good job to that guy. I think the guy that did the cinematography for that, it's his first Oscar. Well deserved. He also worked on like Rogue One and The Batman, and I think it's really well deserved for him. So good job. Really great cinematography in that movie. Cool. Now, next up, we have International Feature Film.
Oh my gosh.
So the nominees for this one are Drive My Car, Flee, The Hand of God, Lunana, A Yak in the Classroom, and The Worst Person in the World.
I had the worst person in the world winning. I was wrong.
You were wrong. You actually had the worst vote in the world for this
Shut
one.
up! Shut up! It was a good movie. It was great. I got snubbed.
I don't doubt it. But
It's better than Drive My Car.
hey.
It's better.
Fight me. I have to watch it first before I can fight you on that.
It's better.
Well, I had Drive My Car winning because it's the only one in this list I've seen, and it won.
Oh my gosh.
So another point to me there. Honestly, really good movie. I think, yeah, it even deserved the nomination for Best Picture. Yeah.
No, it didn't. I'm kidding. It was really good. I'm kidding.
It was really good, really deep. Loved it.
Documentary feature. We have Ascension, Attica, Flee, Summer of Soul, and Writing with Fire. We both had Summer of Soul winning, and Summer of Soul won.
Yeah, there we go.
That's great.
And if any of y'all want to see this one, it's on Disney Plus right now in Canada, so go for it.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Ooh, here we go. Big category.
Yeah, animated feature. So, the nominations for this one were Encanto, Flee, Luca, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, and Raya the Last Dragon. So Nat voted for The Mitchells vs. the Machines.
I did.
I voted for Encanto.
You did.
And I won again!
This is stupid.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't really like Encanto that much. I haven't seen The Mitchells vs. the Machines
You should.
or Flee.
You like it. You like both of those movies.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch The Mitchells vs. the Machines. Out of the ones I have seen, my favorite was Luca.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, honestly, just the way that Encanto's
Something
been,
in the way.
the way that it's been growing a lot of popularity is, that's why I chose what I did.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I respect that.
cool. Next up,
The score is.
Oh, yeah.
It is 9-6.
9-6.
For Ashton, I'm not doing so good here. Adapted screenplay. We have Coda, Drive My Car, Dune, The Last Daughter, and The Power of the Dog. Ashton, I believe you had The Power of the Dog winning.
Yes.
Yes, I did as well. It did not win. Coda won. Love this movie.
Yeah.
I watched it yesterday, and I watched it again yesterday, and I can't recommend this movie enough. Probably one of the most influential movies that it will be in the next 10 years.
Yeah, 100%.
Just because of the representation and the way that it tells a story without words.
Yeah.
And I think that's really powerful with there being deaf actors in the film, and just for the whole deaf community, and it's the way that they communicated like story with the deaf people and the deaf actors, and just having everything fit so well, even though you can't hear them say anything, but they can convey emotion. And man, I'm rambling and I can't talk because my nose is stuffy. So
this man needs some Benadryl stat.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so no one got a point for that one, but
yeah, well deserved.
Amazing movie.
Yeah, I actually a couple days ago I told my parents that they should watch that one for their date night, and my dad came to me after and he's like, "That's like the best movie I've seen in a long time." And yeah, I definitely
Better than Drive My Car.
Better than Drive My Car. I will agree with that one.
I'm not salty, okay? I just didn't think it was that good.
It was long.
It's really long.
It's really long.
It's good. It's really good.
It's really good. Cool. Original screenplay. The nominations for this one are Belfast, Don't Look Up, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, and The Worst Person in the World.
Great movie.
Yeah. Awesome movie. Yeah. So, Nat, who did you have winning this one?
I had Belfast winning original screenplay.
Cool.
And who do you have winning?
I believe I put down Licorice Pizza for this one. Mm-hmm. So
Belfast won.
Belfast won.
Woo!
No point for me. 1 point for Nat.
That's a point for me. It's 9-7. It's only uphill from here, right, Ashton?
Huh. Yeah. Well, guess we'll see. Gotta listen to the rest of the list.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Actually, no. Let's do this one. Let's do this one first.
Cool. Actress in a supporting role. Nat just wants to do this one so that he feels on top of the world.
Shut up. I do
not. So we have Jessie Buckley from The Lost Daughter, Ariana DeBose from West Side Story, Judi Dench from Belfast, Kirsten Dunst from The Power of the Dog, and you know how to pronounce that name?
Which
Anjuan
Ellis. Yes.
Yeah, from King Richard. I'm so sorry. We just...
Sorry.
Our bad.
You were great.
You were great.
You just did not pronounce your name.
Yeah. Apologies.
And Anjuan. Anjuan? That sounds right.
Yeah, something like that. So for this one, I had Kirsten Dunst winning. Nat, who did you have?
I had Ariana DeBose from West Side Story winning. And she won! The first openly LGBTQ plus member and also colored woman to win this award, which I think is awesome. She's been amazing in other musicals like The Prom and Hamilton and a bunch of other like supporting roles on other shows and musicals, and I think it's really great that she finally got some recognition that she deserves, and yeah, point for me.
There you go. Cool. Our next category is actor in a supporting role. The nominations for this one were Ciarán Hinds, Belfast, Troy Koster from Coda, Jesse Plemons from The Power of the Dog, J.K. Simmons from Being the Ricardos, and then Cody Smith McPhee from The Power of the Dog. And I'm not sure if there's any more else. Could you scroll down? Nope, it's just that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Cool. So, Nat, who did you have winning this one?
I had Ciarán Hinds from Belfast winning, but I was wrong.
Yeah, I had Troy Koster from Coda winning, and I was 100% absolutely correct. Honestly, well-deserved win, my friend. Dude, his whole acceptance speech...
So good.
So good. I don't know, he's the first, like, deaf actor to win this...
Anything.
To win anything.
Well, like, acting awards.
Acting awards. Dude, it was just so cool seeing, like, him going up and giving his acceptance speech in Sign.
Yeah.
And, like, whoever was, like, translating it was doing a really good job of conveying the emotion that was on his face as well. And, dude, it was just so good. It was a really, like, emotional experience. And just for that whole movie. Again, guys, go watch this movie.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Honestly.
Okay. We're down to the last 4 categories.
Cool.
We'll do this one first. We'll do this one first. This one.
Okay.
Actresses in a leading role. We have Jessica Chastain for The Eye of Tammy Faye, Olivia Colman for The Lost Daughter, Penelope Cruz, Parallel Mothers, Nicole Kidman, Being the Ricardos, and Kristen Stewart for Spencer. Ashton, who did you have winning for this one?
I had Kristen Stewart from Spencer.
Yeah, I had her winning too. She did not win. Jessica Chastain won her first and well-deserved Oscar.
Good job, Jessica.
For The Eyes of Tammy Faye, for playing Tammy Faye. She worked really hard in this role. I think she said for like 8-10 years to like get this movie going, and good for her. Great movie, great performance, and yeah. Did you finish the movie?
I haven't yet.
Okay, it's okay.
I've just been binging TV shows at this point.
Fair enough.
Giving my brain a break from movies.
Yeah, we've been watching a lot of movies lately. I think we watch like 10 movies in a week?
something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Oscar time.
True.
All right.
Actor in a leading role. No. That one's for last.
I forgot. My bad. We do that one last.
Directing.
Yes. That was smooth. Nothing happened.
That was very, very smooth. So for this one, the nominees were Kenneth
Branagh. Kenneth
Branagh from Belfast, Ryusuke Hamaguchi from Drive My Car. Apologies if that's not how you pronounce it.
You did a pretty good job.
Oh, bless.
You're welcome.
And then Paul Thomas Anderson from Licorice Pizza, Jane Campion from The Power of the Dog, and Steven Spielberg from West Side Story. So I believe for this one I had Spielberg winning, just because he wins everything.
It's Spielberg.
Usually.
It's Steven. I had Kenneth Branagh winning for Belfast, and Jane Campion won. Third woman to win this award, and actually back-to-back women.
Yeah.
Back-to-back women to win the award, because Chloe Zhao won it last year for Nomadland. Another great film. But Power of the Dog, just such a real film. Performances are great, and the way that Campion wanted to tell the story was very heartfelt and very grounded and emotional, and really got us to relate to the characters.
Yeah. Good job, Jane.
Two more. Actually, we're gonna go into the Best Picture category.
Hey.
Now this is the one.
This one got emotional for us.
Yeah, I mean, seen our Instagram post. Best Picture nominees are Belfast, Coda, Don't Look Up, Drive My Car, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story. Ashton, you had Coda winning?
I had Coda winning.
I too had Coda winning.
And guess what?
Coda won,
it
baby!
won!
Let's
go! Man, yeah. Again, go to Nerds and Flannel Podcast on Instagram. We put up a reel of our true reactions of when we saw it live. Man, it was a time.
It was a time. Yes. And that leads us into our last category.
Oh boy.
Ashton, you take it away. Take it away, sir.
So for this one, we had actor in a leading role. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Nothing happened.
So we have Javier. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Javier
Sure.
Bardem from Being the Ricardos. Mr. Benadryl Cabbage Patch from The Power of the Dog. Andrew Garfield from Tick Tick Boom. Will Smith from King Richard. And Denzel Washington from The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Oh man.
So
I'm heartbroken.
We both really wanted Andrew to win. Actually, I was looking at a list of the most talked about actors at the Oscars, and Andrew Garfield came in fourth, just underneath Will, and then Jada and Chris Rock. So yeah, he would have been the most talked about actor if crap didn't go down.
What crap?
What crap? Exactly. No crap happens. So, winning this category, I wanted Andrew to win. You voted for Andrew.
I voted for Andrew, yes. I voted for Andrew.
I voted for Will Smith.
That was stupid.
And I won.
I'm gonna slap you!
Oh no. Channel your inner Will Smith.
Maybe not. Too soon.
Too soon. Yeah, so this was a pretty bittersweet category because, again, we saw this live. We saw everything live. And we were both like, yo, what if Will actually, wins this? And he did. And things were just funny but awkward, but also, there's a lot of tension. Yeah, I've never this is the category I have the most bittersweet reaction towards.
Yeah.
So
Will Smith won his first Oscar for an amazing performance. Not gonna lie,
it was a really good performance. Everything aside,
was really good.
Everything aside, it was an amazing performance. I think I even said in our last episode that this was the first Will Smith movie I watched where he didn't feel like Will Smith.
Yeah.
He actually, within 15 minutes, I didn't even recognize him as being him,
Great,
which means you
amazing
did
performance.
great as an actor. Yeah, amazing performance. And if any of y'all can stomach it, I would recommend watching the movie because it is still a really good, really well done movie.
Yeah, it's a biopic too.
It's a biopic. It talks about Richard Williams, who was Sienna and
Sierra and Venus.
and Venus Williams. They're awesome tennis players.
Yes.
Actually, like top women tennis players, or even like top in the world.
Top.
Something like
They're
that.
up there.
They're up there.
I don't think they're first. I don't know
Yeah,
who's first.
they're-
Naomi
they're
Osaka.
up there.
I don't know. I don't watch tennis.
I don't either. But yeah, the movie was really well done. And it kind of tells it from their father's perspective, who was kind of like their coach, but also their manager and just everything, right?
Yeah.
He also kind of taught them how to play tennis, and it was so good. Yeah. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about our feelings.
Well, I'm not gonna slap you over my feelings.
I'm not either.
Yeah. So let's talk about the Will Smith slap on Chris Rock. Now we've had about almost a week to discuss this.
Yeah.
And I think we come to the mutual conclusion that both of these guys are at fault.
Yeah.
If Chris never made the comment, the slap would never have happened. We were talking. We don't think that gives even though Chris made the comment about his wife, do not think it gave him the right to slap him on national TV in front of millions of people.
Yeah.
Ashton, thoughts?
Yeah, it is possible to just acknowledge that both of these dudes were wrong. Chris Rock's comment was really like
In poor taste.
in very poor taste. But again, like Will Smith's actions were also not good at all either. So yeah, we've just landed on both of them are wrong. And it's interesting because like it's actually started like it's become like the next really big like controversy on the internet. But yeah, I think the stance we take is I know the stance we take is that they were both wrong. Just because someone wronged you doesn't give you the right to slap them, but also they wronged you, which is still a bad thing. Yeah. Let's talk about that moment. So leading up to it, I honestly thought this was scripted, because they had one shot when Chris Rock first made that joke, and for context, the joke he made was a G.I. Jane joke
Against his wife.
against Jada Smith. It was a movie that she was in, right?
Yeah.
And the character in that is bald. And if you guys didn't know, Jada Smith actually has a condition that caused her to lose all of her hair. And it's kind of a touchy subject. And honestly, you don't go roasting people about about some of that stuff, right? So he made the joke, and it panned onto a shot of Will Smith and Jada and just kind of their area. And Will Smith was laughing at first.
Yeah.
But Jada did not look happy at all. She kind of did like this really big eye roll. You could feel the tension. We were both like, oh boy. And then it pans back to Chris Rock. And you don't see Will Smith go up right away. You just see his reaction to seeing Will get out of his chair and walk on stage. And then it kind of pans to this one shot where Will just goes ahead and gives him the slap of 2022.
Yes.
And I honestly thought it was scripted, because if he just went up and gave him like a slap, that would have been so funny. Like, if it wasn't out of like, if it wasn't like a mean thing or just kind of out of like evil intent, it would have been such a super funny like improv or like joke or just something.
G.I. joke?
G.I. joke. Oh, too soon!
No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, for clipping, but whatever. I'm sorry.
Let me know in the comments if I should slap Nat.
Well, you're gonna slap me. You're gonna slap me later tonight, anyways.
That's true. Oh yeah, for context, I won the.
He won the bet.
I won the bet. So.
Ashton had 11 right predictions, and I had 9.
It was really close.
So I'm gonna get pie later tonight.
Yeah.
Well, shaving cream pie.
Shaving cream pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, cool. So again, all this stuff happened. Will Smith when he was walking back off of stage, there was just kind of like this glare in his eyes, and I was like, oh shoot. what's going on?
Yeah.
And then they cut the mics. I'm like, oh, I don't think this is scripted at all. And then he goes and sits down, and we didn't get it in Canada, but I think in Australia and Japan,
yes,
they didn't mute the audio, and then Will Smith yelled some very choice words
that we won't repeat on this
that
podcast.
we will not repeat because we are a family show.
Yes.
At Chris Rock, and yeah, it was very tense. So Nat, why don't you tell us your whole emotional process? Let's have a therapy session.
I knew immediately it was not fake.
Did you at least think it was improv?
No.
Okay.
I knew he actually meant it because I was watching Jada's face when that joke happened, and I'm like, oh no, something bad's gonna happen. I was thinking it's gonna happen later, right? And then Will comes up on stage and he's like, uh-oh. And then the slap happens, and people would think like he didn't connect. I knew immediately that was an actual slap.
Yeah.
Because a fake slap goes like, but like it was like a harder thud sound when he hit his face. Yeah, man, it's tough.
Yeah.
Chris got rocked.
Oh.
Sorry, too soon.
Rocked his world.
Oh my gosh. No!
I love it. I hate it, but I love it.
Okay.
There's so many memes to be made.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, actually, it's interesting because I think the punishment that they agreed on for Will Smith is that he now has to go live with his aunt and uncle in Bel Air.
Yes.
As a punishment for this.
So, poor guy.
Poor guy. Very bad joke. I'm so sorry. Definitely original.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been a lot of memes in recent days. Actually, right after this happened, we didn't know what to do with our emotions or our feelings, so we channeled that all into meme making. You can check out some of those on our Instagram page at Nerds and Flannel Podcast.
Yes. And I believe that brings us to the end of our episode.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
We gotta talk about the host first.
Oh, yes!
The host.
So, I love the host,
yeah.
man. We had Amy Schumer, Wanda Sykes, and Regina Hall.
Yeah.
Man, they're funny. They were actually so funny. Ashley missed the first half an hour.
Yeah.
But I think,
we should tell them that story too.
Oh, yeah, man. Okay, you tell the story first, and then we'll go into the hosts.
Okay. So pretty much what happened was I was under the impression, because it was put everywhere online,
You were lied
that
to.
here in Canada, we could watch the Oscars for free on the CTV app. What I didn't catch on to right away was you could watch it for free after it happens, but you could not watch it for free live.
Yes.
For that, you need to have a cable subscription or like a Bell subscription, because CTV is owned by Bell. And I'm not with Bella as like my phone carrier or anything, and I was just bummed. I was just checking out any way I could watch this. I was looking everywhere online, could not find a thing. So I go ahead and I text Nat. I'm like, dude, like, dang, it's not gonna work out. And at this moment, Nat was still at his girlfriend's place in Coquitlam,
yes.
which is about just over half an hour away for myself. I was just there the day before because we were filming the Oscars prediction episode, which, I mean, I guess it's kind of weird to just put that out there now, but you should go watch it because it was a fun video podcast we did. Jank at times, but still pretty fun. But if you're listening to this, you already know what our predictions were and whatever. But anyway, go check it out. It was fun. Yeah. So anyway, he's just like, yo, come over. And I was like, oh.
I got my girlfriend's permission first.
Yeah,
I like to point
did.
that out. She said she actually invited him over.
Thank you, Chanel. Yeah. So, yeah, they're like, dude, come over. I was like, and I was going to watch the Oscars with my younger brother. And he looked at me while this conversation was happening, and he's like, you need to go. So I was like, okay, cool. So I hopped in the car, beat the ETA time, going the speed limit. I'd just like to preface.
That's a lie.
It's not from a certain point of view. Yeah, got to Coquitlam, and I ran inside just as the international film?
Yeah, international.
Yeah, the international film
Was it international? I can't remember. It doesn't
Or
matter.
no, I think it was animated
Film?
feature.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, I got there. It worked out. I had just like thrown dinner in the oven right before I left, so I was just like, I had to like give that off to a family member. I think I ran right to the car. Like I just like gave directions and then just ran right to the car and just like hopped in. I was like, I ain't missing this at all. Still caught like the last hour and a half.
Yeah, it was long.
It was long. It was a long Oscars for obvious reasons, but still pretty good. So yeah, the hosts.
Yeah. Again, Amy Schumer, Wanda Sykes, and Regina Hall.
Yep.
Three of the funniest women that I've seen on the Oscars. They made a really funny joke. It's kind of weird and it's kind of funny. They made a joke saying the reason why the Academy got 3 women to host this year is because it's cheaper than 1 man. And I thought that was so like it was like whoa, they actually said that.
Dang.
Like they were allowed to say like a lot of like racy stuff on on air. But that one was the funniest.
They didn't pull back punches.
No, I laughed so hard when that happened.
Yeah.
And then Ashton's favorite moment. What did you say? I know what your favorite moment is.
Yeah. So, it was with Wanda Sykes. She was touring. What was it again? Like the museum.
The museum at the Academy Awards or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. She was touring the museum and just like she was just being Wanda Sykes.
Yeah,
like,
we love Wanda
so
Sykes.
funny. We love Wanda Sykes. She was just being herself. And you know, in this museum, there's like a lot of like tributes and stuff to actors and movie props and all this stuff. So anyway, they pass over a prop of an orc head. She picks it up and she's like, "Oh, Harvey Weinstein." It's like,
oh gosh, Wanda, no.
Yeah, it was a time. Man, I gotta say, generally, I'm not really the biggest fan of Amy Schumer, but I think she did good in this one. So if you're like me, you know, obviously there's gonna be some awkward moments. She was the one that addressed the awkwardness with Will Smith and Chris Rock as well.
She's like, "Did I miss anything? What happened?"
Which honestly was a great way to address it, and make light. I mean, we shouldn't make light of the situation, but in that context, it kind of had to. You kind of had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great. The 3 of them just worked super well together. Definitely, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go on YouTube or just like watch some of those jokes.
I'm gonna rewatch the Oscars, guys.
I don't know if there's anyone who hasn't seen the clip of Will Smith and Chris Rock right now because it's gone viral.
I think I had like over like 500 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, it's insane.
The uncensored one too.
Dang,
crazy, man.
It's crazy. But yeah, I think that brings us about to the close.
You guys, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Listening, man.
Listening.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. Listening. We will have a few more episodes up this week. We're kind of putting out at a slower pace. Exams are coming up, and we're starting to record, so that takes a longer time to edit the audio and edit the video. So we will have less up, but we will release a bunch in the next coming week.
Yeah, there's a really good one that we're working on right now on just the post-production stuff, and that's gonna be a fun one. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Get it? Tuned? There's a bit of a pun in there. You'll understand.
Yeah, you'll understand when you listen to it.
You'll understand when you listen to it.
Yeah. Guys, until next time, I'm Nat.
And I'm Ashton.
And we are
the Nerds in Flannel. Peace.